In this video, I'm going to share 10 of my favorite updates I made to my home brewery this past year. Hey everyone, I'm John from Just Homebrew. In this channel, I share my home brewing experiences that include brew days, collabs, brewery builds, and more. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. Now let's get started with my 10 favorite updates I made to my home brewery this past year.
Starting with number 10, my hose drying and storage center. I use 6 to 7 silicone tubes for my brewery, so I need a place to dry them after cleaning and store them out of the way while not in use. I picked up a bag of 90-degree half-inch NPT elbows, drilled a few holes in a board, glued them in place, and hung the board on my garage wall. I use Blickman Quick Connects, so all I have to do is screw in the connector into the elbow and the tubing is stored away alongside my wall. Number 9. I upgraded my HLT Kettle. When I originally built my Herm system, I started with a 7.5 gallon HLT kettle. HLT stands for Hot Liquor Tank. I found that the 7.5 gallon kettle wasn't enough water volume for my 10 gallon batches, so I decided to upgrade to a 10 gallon kettle. I don't have any more sparge water volume issues. Number 8. Grain storage bins. I've wanted to add these storage bins for a few years, and I finally pulled the trigger on the 60-pound food storage bins. I can easily store up to 150 pounds of grain and not worry about things like mice and moisture. They fit nicely under my brew table. These bins allow me to buy grain in bulk, which saves money and lets me keep ingredients on hand for brew days. Number 7. Relocated my pump by installing these cool little mounting bolts. Before I mounted my pump on the side of my brew table, I placed it on the lower shelf of my table, resulting in longer tube runs to my kettles. I moved the pump closer to my kettles by attaching it to the side of my table, resulting in shorter lines. I used these inset mounting bolts that allow me to easily remove and mount the pump when needed. Number 6, the Backsplash. I brew against my garage wall, so I wanted to add a moisture barrier to help with spills, splashes, and steam. The Backsplash is just a roll of vinyl with adhesive on the back. It was an easy install, and I think it makes the brewery a little nicer area to brew in. Number 5, the drain pipe. I don't have a sink in my garage, but this pipe is the next best thing. This is a 2-inch pipe hung along the garage wall with a few simple brackets. One end collects the water, and the other end drains the water out of my garage into my side yard. The drain pipe lets me drain water right at my brew station, almost like a sink. Number 4, my water hookup. I hope to install a dedicated water supply in my garage at some point, but for now, I get all my water from a garden faucet outside of my garage door. From there, I hook up the hose at the bottom of my table. I ran PEX tubing to the water filter, then to a faucet on top of my table, and also to a faucet on the other side for cooling down my wort. Number 3, the tabletop cleaning pan. This is a washing machine drain pan that was repurposed to help me clean my brewing equipment. When I need a place to clean, I place this right on my brew table and drain the water into my drain pipe. When not in use, it neatly tucks away behind my glycol chiller. Number 2, my fermentation chambers. These chambers do a great job at keeping temperatures controlled during fermentation. These chambers are super easy to build and use. And finally, my number 1 upgrade to my brewery this past year was this removable dip tray on my keezer. This might not be the most expensive or complicated install, but man, this was a great upgrade. No more drips of beer on my garage floor, and it was super easy to install with these magnet hooks and this stainless steel bucket.
So that wraps up this video. I hope it gave you some ideas on how you can update your own home brewery. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and give me a like if you enjoyed this video. See you next time. Cheers.